You're traveling at the intersection of meat and heat, a dimension not only of beer and brats and babes, but of wine grape sophistication and Tuscan beef. Look out, there's a signpost up ahead. You've just entered the BBQ Joe zone. Somewhere in the middle of Tuscany, on a lonely road 40 miles from civilization, BBQ Joe will identify Sangiovese grapes and discover the location where the Tuscan cows were dropped off from alien ships over 700 years ago.
These buildings are in excess of 700 years old. They were built in the 1300s, and they don't have an exact date on them, but they are extremely old. Down here we have olives growing, and he's got 5 or 6 acres of olives growing down there. Lots of olives. This is the vineyard dogs. They've been aging now for 7 years. They're ripe for picking, and yes, they do pick the grapes as well. See you, Spot.
Hey guys, it's me, BBQ Joe again. Today I'm here in the heart of Tuscany in Siena at a winery called Casa Frasi. Casa Frasi was built, the original building structure is about 1350. This is the Sangiovese grape vineyard, and today I'm here with Giovanni Vidali. He is the horticulturist, the guy that runs the entire place here. It's his family's business. They make wine, that's correct. Chianti, Chianti Classico, and some other stuff that I can't pronounce.
This is Casa Frasi. This vineyard's been around since about 1932, and Giovanni's family bought it in 1980.
The Chianti is not a grapes, but is a name of the region.
Yes.
The grapes for make a Chianti Classico is a Sangiovese.
It's a Sangiovese.
It's a typical, it's original grapes of this area.
Ah.
Because there is the Chianti Classico wine, because you must make it different. Because there is the Chianti Classico wine, is a very, very small region between Siena and Florence. Okay?
I see.
And then there is the area of the Chianti, normal Chianti, is around the area of the Chianti Classico.
Ah, I see.
Okay? For the Chianti Classico, for the regulament, okay, because there is a regulament for make a Chianti Classico, is obligatory have 80% Sangiovese in the wine.
And the other grape is what?
The other grapes, no. Now the other grapes you can choose between Merlot, Cabernet, Syrah, or 100% Sangiovese, or another red grapes typical of this area like Colorino, Canaiolo is another grapes, Italian grapes typical of Siena, typical of Tuscany.
These are the barrels that he keeps his Classico in, right? And
yes, the Chianti Classico.
Classico, Chianti Classico.
But it's not the barrel is not obligatory. It's the farmer decide if you want to put the wine in the barrel or not.
I see.
Okay.
You could get really drunk on this. It's a lot of wine. Very drunk?
Drunk, sir?
Get happy.
So have a great day and marinate often and grill responsibly, even if you're in a vineyard.
So what do we got here, Joe?
Well, just so you know, I made it back from Tuscany,
That's nice.
and it was a great trip.
Good.
I really wish you could have been there with me, but
Did you achieve anything?
the only thing I achieved was I found out about a beef that they have that's indigenous to the area.
Okay.
It's called Tuscan beef,
Yeah.
and this is it. I'd like you to smell it because I've got it marinated. now for
Wait a minute
2
before you
days.
smell it. This is Tuscan beef. They told you this is Tuscan beef?
Tuscan beef, and it's fantastic. I had it like 2 nights in a row.
Yeah. Before we get into the cook part of it, you know, it reminds me of something.
Yeah.
What's a Tuscan cow look like, you know?
Well, Tuscan cow is actually kind of dark brown. Has a few spots on
A
it,
little on the small side.
and it goes moo.
Looks a lot like bloody chicken. Let me tell you, it's all in the eye of the beholder. These little things here, they look a lot like legs.
Yeah, that's a Tuscan leg off of a big cow.
How big do these cows get? About the size of a chicken?
That's some serious Tuscan beef. Serious Tuscan beef.
Tastes like something else. Tastes a bit like alligator. And also a bit like snake.
It's Tuscan beef.
It's funny about that. It gives us something you got to get used to.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore.